Her face has sold more magazines than anyone else in 2 decades. Lips that became a global standard. Eyes that hypnotized millions. A body sculpted by genetics and worshipped worldwide. Yet that same body hides scars no cover reveals. Scars from blades she dragged across her skin. A double mastectomy at 38. Ovaries removed. Bell's palsy paralyzed half her famous face. The woman crowned beauty's ultimate symbol spent decades fighting not to be destroyed by herself. Her story begins with abandonment. At 1 year old, her father John Voight left. Her mother Markellen raised 2 children alone, working tirelessly while he lived in luxury. Angelina watched her mother sacrifice everything. Money was tight. They moved constantly, always one step from collapse. At Beverly Hills High School, surrounded by Hollywood royalty, she was mocked for being too tall, too thin, her features too sharp. The girl destined to be the world's most beautiful woman spent her teenage years feeling like a freak. By 14, she discovered a terrifying way to convert emotional agony into control. Physical pain. She began cutting herself. Each wound was release, a scream her voice couldn't make. She hid scars beneath sleeves. It was the only way I felt real, she confessed. At 16, she entered a relationship she described as practicing dying together. A chilling phrase revealing how she confused love with suffering. Her breakthrough came in 1998 with Gia, playing a supermodel who died of AIDS. Her performance felt like watching someone bleed on camera. She won a Golden Globe. The following year, Girl Interrupted brought her an Oscar at 24. Standing on that stage, she shocked the world by kissing her brother James. Hollywood painted her as unhinged, dangerous, someone to be watched but never trusted. Then came Billy Bob Thornton. 20 years older, already engaged. Their relationship became a circus. They wore vials of each other's blood around their necks. She admitted hiring a hitman to kill her because she lacked courage to do it herself. The hitman talked her out of it. By the time their marriage crumbled, she was shattered. Motherhood saved her. In 2002, she adopted Maddox from Cambodia. Maddox saved my life, she admitted. He adopted me. For the first time, she had something she couldn't destroy. The knives stayed in drawers. Drugs disappeared. She adopted again, then became a UNHCR ambassador, traveling to war zones. In 2004, she met Brad Pitt on Mr. and Mrs. Smith. When his marriage ended, the world blamed her. Death threats arrived daily. She remained silent. Together, they built an unprecedented family. 6 children from 4 continents. A humanitarian empire. Chateau Miraval in France. They were Brangelina, worth hundreds of millions, seemingly untouchable. Genetics demanded sacrifice. In 2013, she underwent a preventive double mastectomy. 2 years later, her ovaries and tubes were removed, throwing her into early menopause at 39. Then Bell's palsy paralyzed half her face. Her body had become a battlefield. September 14, 2016. A private plane became the site of an explosive incident. Brad lunged at their son Maddox. Angelina filed for divorce 5 days later. A 9-year legal war continues. Children grew distant. Maddox refused to speak to him. Zahara, Shiloh, and others removed Pitt from their names. Now at 51, Angelina lives quietly in Los Angeles. Health remains fragile. Children are leaving home. Legal battles persist. She directs more than acts now. Romantically, she remains single. When asked about legacy, she mentions her children. If they grow up kind and empathetic, then she succeeded. Angelina Jolie is not perfect. She made choices that destroyed relationships. But that is what makes her story worth examining. Survival is not flawless triumph. It is courage to keep standing after every fall. Her greatest legacy is not beauty or fame. It is the strength to endure when everything is stripped away and still choose to keep going. /